So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent.
There's the shot! In he goes again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Gets into some space. Could try cutting inside here. Nicely weighted ball. Crosses it in. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look at the space here. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He is through here. Oh, such a clever touch. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Opts to play. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And it's played in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a throw. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar with the short one. And it's Mendes. Oviedo have the chance to go the other way. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Yamal. It's Camavinga. Caresses it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he's on a charge. Oviedo are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
He's had it taken off him. Azar can see things others simply cannot. And he welcomes it in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Drives it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Mendes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's found a way past. Swings it across. That's a decent clearance. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Hit into the middle. Cleared away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. That's been slipped through. Picked out brilliantly. Yamal. And he's taking no chances there. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Carmel. Oh, good spread. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar. And here's Neymar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Lopez. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. They've played it short. Pings in across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Elche perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That has been slung wide. And it's Lopez. Threads one in. Javi Lopez is in a really good position out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Okazaki is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. The ball has bounced loose now. Can he get on the end of this? Searching pass he's played there. And he's intervened well there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Hangs one in. Ball's gone out of play. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 7. El dorsal
Now it's
9.
Yamal.
Serán sustituidos
And he skips
por
past his man.
El dorsal 28.
Played in deep.
El dorsal 15. El dorsal 17.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't get...
Goes for a shot! It's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Elche have broken through. It's 1-0.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Spread out to the left. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now that looks a decent ball. He's shifting. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Yamal. Looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold. There's the delivery. Cleared away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Deep cross. The final 5 minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement. And he cuts out the supply.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He has a look up. Okazaki! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. And there goes the final whistle. Elche have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, I think the result was perfect evidence, Peter, that showed all departments of the team were working really well.